I didn't know darkness could make a sound. But I swear I heard it. I was standing inside the old stone tunnel, the air around me thick like it was pressing on my chest. Our phone lights were trembling despite our steady hands, and that sound, came from deep inside the tunnel, from a place way deeper than it should exist. It wasn't our footsteps echoing, and it wasn't an animal. It was something else, something waiting. If I had known what we'd face that night in the suburbs of that American city, I would have run before stepping a single meter inside. I moved a few months ago to the suburbs of a big American city. I was looking for peace, a fresh start after work stress and my tired life. I didn't expect the peace itself to take me to the worst night of my life. I met two neighbors, Mark, who loved photography and old cameras, and Dave, playful and reckless. We started meeting all the time, and Dave insisted on trying a small adventure every week. One night, Mark told us he discovered a weird place while filming the sunset near the small forest east of the highway. I found an old tunnel, no signs, no name. Looks abandoned for decades, but the sound inside it was strange. Dave chuckled. "Man, let's go see it. What's the worst that could happen?" As for me, I felt a strange tightness. Still, I went. I never know why we always go. The night grew darker as we reached the dirt road leading to the tunnel. The trees on both sides leaned like they were watching us, the air motionless. When the tunnel entrance appeared in front of us, we all stopped. The entrance was stone, wide, pitch dark, and weirdly disconnected from any road or railroad. "How can a place like this stay unguarded and with no sign?" Mark asked. Dave replied with a smile. "Forget the history. We've got an adventure." We lit our phones and stepped inside. At first it seemed normal. Old stone walls and dirt floor. But the place was unnaturally cold, and the air moved like it was breathing. After a few minutes, the echo changed. It didn't come back normally. It came late, as if passing through something else before reaching us. I told them, "The echo, it's not normal." Mark turned off his phone light for a moment, plunging us into thick darkness, thick enough that I felt I could touch it. Suddenly, we heard the first sound. Step. But it wasn't ours. It was behind us. Far. Then closer. We looked around. Nothing. Then more steps. 3, 5. Like something was walking toward us slowly on purpose. Dave yelled, "Who's there? Who?" But the reply wasn't a step. It was another sound. A breathing. Slow, heavy, and inhuman. We tried to turn back immediately, but as soon as we did, we heard a voice saying Dave's name, in his own voice. Dave said, That's my voice." Then another voice said Mark's name, then mine, in the same tone, same whisper. I couldn't understand how it could copy my voice like that. I told them, "We go, now." We ran, but the tunnel seemed longer, as if it changed length while we ran. The sound behind us got faster, closer. Not human steps, but something between scraping and sliding. When we paused to catch our breath, we saw the walls had changed. They became darker, like wet. The floor became sticky, as if we were walking on ancient mud untouched by air for years. Marks appeared on the walls, scratches, fresh claw marks. Mark raised his camera, but before he could take a picture, the marks vanished before our eyes. The walls returned perfectly clean, as if something erased its trace. We heard a close whisper, terrifyingly close. "Why did you come back?" It spoke right behind me, in my own tone. I felt cold breaths touch my ears. Then all three of our phones died at once. We were plunged into total darkness. We heard something dragging itself, getting closer. Its steps were uneven, as if its limbs were different lengths, or it didn't know how to walk like a human. Mark whispered, "Don't move." But the voice repeated the same word, same whisper, same voice. I don't remember how we got out. I only remember running unconsciously, then falling outside the tunnel as if we were thrown out. We sat on the ground, trembling, unable to speak. After just 20 minutes, our phones turned back on. And the strangest thing, our time inside the tunnel hadn't exceeded 3 minutes. 3 minutes only, though we felt like we stayed a full hour. I went home that night, trying to convince myself everything was hallucination. But at 3 in the morning, I heard the same voice from the middle of the room. Same slow breathing, same tone, same sentence. "Why did you come back?" And I realized we didn't completely leave that place. Only our bodies came out. The thing in the darkness came out with us. Since that night, I noticed things that cannot be ignored. Sounds moving in the hallway when I'm alone. Shadows passing behind me quickly, as if hiding before I turn around. Sometimes I hear someone calling me from inside the closet, in a voice like mine. Sometimes I feel something standing behind the door, waiting for me to open it. And I tell you this now, be very careful. If one day you hear a voice like yours, calling you from behind, don't look back. Please don't look back. Because what remains in that tunnel is still looking for someone to answer the call. And I fear you might be next. If you dare to stay in the realm of horror, subscribe and share this video. The dark stories are far from over.